Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
It's cats.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
It's on me.
How about letting the...
Enemy targets detected.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Free will, destined for oblivion.
Spend freely.
It's better. A little more shit.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey destined for oblivion.
Enemy targets detected.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion.
It's on me.
How about letting the enemy strike more seasoned?
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Enemy target.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion.
Ouch!
Spend freely.
Enemy targets.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another destined for oblivion.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
A little more
Commencing support.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Ready for another?
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
More seasoning.
Feeling lucky.
Do we? Still enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Not good.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
It's better to make no mistake. A little more I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Free will.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Tricks, all right. Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
More seasoning.
Enemy targets detected.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Hedge your bets. All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
And there it goes. Come around and have a look. Come around and have a look.
And there it goes.
I didn't get a wink of... I looked in the mirror before I came and didn't... Huh? Can coffee get rid of darks? I appreciate the gesture, but actually, after I got your invitation, I couldn't stop imagining before you came. I already had a look around. I know... You better keep your word.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Come around and have a look.
You're here. Come on, let's gossip.
visitors are requested to prepare for security checks in advance. Please remove your personal...
A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Splitter. Maybe there's...
Why did you want to participate in the war dance?
Luca! Didn't expect to see you here.
Trailblazer? Why are you... I see. This is my first time leaving Bellabon.
Are you a friend of Mr. Luca's? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interest. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the war dance together, but he's got... Oh, these are huge responsibilities.
Ooh, the IPC, sure.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. I can sense the potential of a juicy program.
Really? I'm not so sure. Why did I choose to participate in the war dance? You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you... Nat,
Not long, Luca.
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at this stage.
Oh, that won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal...
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Bellabog representative qualifier.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Bellabog fighter in 700 years.
Next up, with the Supreme Guardian and Bellabog's people as witnesses, let us now unveil the curtain into a historical final. Silvermane, both contenders, step onto the stage, please.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you.
Master, been telling me that the entire trip.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final, and...
He sure got...
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I'll win this. Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't...
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists. Our position is so...
We're talking. Step out of it.
In the name of preservation!
Distance is futile. The punches decide. Get cocky. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly! What the hell you got?
Our position is so...
Step out of it.
Give up.
This ends here!
We're talking.
lost.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning.
Then what am I?
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, when perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Loufu.
Hold on. When I?
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the war dance is also Luca. I'm entrusting the chance of attending the war dance on the Xianzou.
Mr. Gepard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the war.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the war dance is Luca!
Understood, Mr. Gepard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klopov Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Hello, Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi?
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Loufu.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds,
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, the Xianzou Loufu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warrior.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the eternal freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged—
That's him! When the eternal freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called—
Oh, I've heard about that! Miss Lynx thinks it's—
That's right! The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft, no one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6. And
maybe Igor had been—
maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened. Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, it symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining.
Lady Branya, I'm not. All I know is that I must achieve glory.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message. What's that dolt Gepard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next, I never thought that while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission,
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Loufu. This invitation was dated
400 years ago? How is that possible?
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation.
So, we weren't invited. Oh, no.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first, if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all
You all misunderstand. The Xianzou Loufu is indeed host. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the war dance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, as for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages.
To challenge the Luofu's ringmaster.
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still...
But Mr. Svarog has a point.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 4... Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure, however, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the war dance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering...
Thank you, Miss Shikui! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikui, I didn't die before achieving success. I just learned this old Xianzou saying.
Luca, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started. If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I wouldn't be so anxious right now. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was old. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Xianzou. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner.
I feel ya.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because... Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I felt so useless. I can't... Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilla 6 with that gemmed pendant. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse. The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you?
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better...
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure.
Luca has regained his energy. Full health revive. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look. Those are my opponents for my first match.
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luca.
Hello, everyone. I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you.
Belobog. Oh, I think Little Goy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to... Oh, I love hero stories. Tell me more when you have time.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Whoa! Sushang used an idiom!
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca? Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power.
Definitely capable of taking...
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another, and...
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy Sorry. It's my first time participating in the war dance.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is...
Sleepy Souchong, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run...
It's just... Our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out...
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend, whose age I won't try to estimate.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is... Huh, you're right. There are many good people here.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Luca, you're gonna be fine. The Cloud Knights, aren't they just the Silvermane guards? Luca, you're the best. You're not gonna lose. Go get him!
Luca, ready for your first match?
I think more or less, maybe, perhaps, I'm ready.
Luca, have more confidence in yourself.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome everyone to the War Dance's knockout stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Loufu's Cloud Knights, Lil Gui Support Association. And representing the city of Bellabong, Luca Stronga. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious? We wait with bated breath.
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess of the Cloud Knights formation. Nope, I'm not about to suffer in pain. It's much easier. Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Lil Gui's up there in the stands right now, watching us duke it out.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Gui is someone in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't...
For Lil Gui, we will emerge victorious.
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Lil Gui will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Bellabong will be disappointed. No matter the ending, disappointment inevitably awaits one party.
For Lil Gui, form up!
Let me remind you, on the war dance stage, the atmosphere of the spectator, show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
Do we still have the upper hand?
Unscathed.
Don't get cocky.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to show off our stuff.
Luca seems to be struggling to land a counter.
Rock with it!
Luca deflects the Cloud Knight's attack and turns the tide on the back.
Ready to jam.
Ready for another?
The punches decide.
Damage.
The opponent strikes again. Who could react?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Turn it up.
Unscathed.
Enemy targets detected.
Please, 6 seconds.
Enemy data secure. Network.
Everyone is screaming for Luca.
The applause. Let's see some sparks fly!
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Lil Wei is watching.
Why is there a fragmentum creation? Am I hallucinating?
Remember this moment.
So ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Naughty child. Now time. Just a little something. And keeping it.
Keep catching me.
Commencing support.
Luca isn't able to deflect the cloud that's attack. He's been down once again. The opponent is not leaving any openings for Luca.
I'm okay.
Turn it up.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Let's deal the winning blow. Don't give him another chance.
Remember this moment. Hallelujah time.
Looks like Little Blade Sport Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
No. Can it?
Hey, Coach!
Luca's been not.
Then should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Just a little something. And keeping it.
Ready to jam.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Keep up.
We have the upper hand.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Commencing support.
Step out of it.
This song's for you.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Turn it up.
Time for a shot. Now time.
And the winner is Luca Strongon! Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it? Let us stay tuned.
Something feels off. What is happening to me? I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws, like they were demons.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won, so what's with the insults?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing is a hallucination.
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew fangs and talons.
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Xianzou version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda, a sweetness that's bound to last. Don't worry. Even Intellitrons and IPC mechs can participate. The Xianzhou's War Dance has essentially become a tech fair.
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think...
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now. Wait, could it...
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu's most ordinary fighter. Urilo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm... Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I can get, but no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must... right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, all the Mr. Japard placed his faith in me, entrusted me with the chance to represent Belobog. So, I would like to officially ask you to be my coach. Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people. When you were pretending to be my coach in the last, I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, will you help me? Thank you, Coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train seriously.
Such a burning friendship. Luca, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules for the next match first.